My name's Andy Miller, and I'm a PhD student at the University of Manitoba. I've been working with elders in Pikangikum to define really what the relationship is that they wish to have with fire, to sort of talk in historical terms about the relationships they have had and the knowledge that they have of fire as it acts upon their land. In the process of having lived with fire and having watched this occur in different places in their land and through their oral histories and their practices of using fire, they've acquired a very sophisticated set of explanations for what's happening and why it's happening. When I began my work, I made a pitch to the elders at a community meeting. I introduced myself and said, here's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in finding out what you know about fire. And they sort of looked at me and sort of mumbled to each other. And Patty says, well, they want to know which fire.
What kind of fire do you mean?
And they're like, well, there's a couple different kinds.
Well, there's different, it's all one fire, but it's different categories, he says. So they behave differently, he says. Where should I begin, he's asking.
The elders say that there's Anishinaabe, Eshkote. Eshkote is the word for fire. There's Anishinaabe Eshkote, which is the people's fire. They're the fire that they manage, that they control. The fire that's in the stove. There's Benese Eshkote, which is the Thunderbird fire. And there's also Wamtagoje Eshkote, which is the white man's fire, which is electricity.
So what Thunderbird fire is you have the Thunderbird that discharges a lightning that comes upon the earth, on the ground, and once the lightning touches the earth, it creates a fire, he says. Fire is very good for the land, he says. Fire comes and rejuvenates life on the land again, he says.
I had Elder Whitehead Moose say that in our forest we have a little creature, and that little creature is a rabbit. And the Creator cares for that rabbit by sending the Thunderbird to renew the land when the land is not producing food anymore. Because animals are like people. They like new food. And if there's not new food, then there won't be animals. And so the Thunderbird comes and creates a fire that burns off the forest, and then new growth starts.